Well, well, well. Look what the cat done drug in. This your boy Bootsey TwoFly from TwoFly International Clothing Brand, and we are back. YouTube. Serious subject, serious subject, man. Let me set y'all straight first. Get y'all ready, man. Let me sit you over here in y'all's spot, and I'm gonna be in my spot. There we go. Look about right. What y'all think? All right. This is how we go. Security guard gets killed in Southwest Atlanta. Yeah, you heard me. Security guard gets killed in Southwest Atlanta. And I mean, it's hot out here, man. And that is a definite hot subject right now. His name is Anthony Frazier. Anthony Frazier is his name. My brother sent this to me. One of my good brothers sent this to me. And I saw it on the news. I'm pretty sure a few of you have been following it. And if you're not up on it, this guy, Anthony Frazier, was a older gentleman, security guard, working at a Atlanta restaurant. It was more like a mom and pop shop with wings, chicken Phillies, things like that. And he worked on Cleveland Avenue, which is the south side of town. I personally lived on that side of town. I'm not too far from there right now. I also did security. I worked on the south side and worked on Cleveland Avenue. I got buddies of mine like my boy Derek Turner. We went to school together. He was security at the Kroger for many years. We crossed paths many times. And I'm telling you, Atlanta has gotten wild. It has definitely gotten wild. Every day there's a shooting. Somebody's getting shot. My thing is, I'm kind of wondering, like what exactly transpired for him to get shot. Cause I'm gonna post the video link. I'll post the link to the crime, and it's just crazy. Like, they actually caught the guy. Like, they caught him. But I'm also wondering, the question is, what happened? Did he get him? Did he come into place did he come into place of business? Was he acting up? What was he doing to make the security guard kick him out? If that was a possibility, did he get embarrassed? Did he feel asked out? Just a good question. You just never know with Atlanta, man. I'm sure other cities is like this, but I'm telling y'all, man, when I worked and did security can be crazy as hell. It is definitely crazy. You got you see some of the craziest shit you can imagine. It's funny, people, they always, they joke about top flight this, top flight security, But I'm telling y'all, man, it's like this, man. When domestic shit happens, somebody get their ass whooped, something happens, who the first person they call? They call security. Security, I used to always get into shit about that, man, about having on my uniform in certain places. People just point out security guards, man, like, oh, that's security right there, and people expect you to be a hero, you know what I mean? But it's really no telling what happened between them two guys. We don't know if the guy was embarrassed. We don't know if he was just random. I don't know. But he walked up to the guy. Anthony Frazier was getting out of his SUV, and you can see from the footage, and I'll leave the link in the description below. He was getting out. He kind of glanced over, but he had to have been unsuspecting that the guy was going to just shoot him point blank in the back of the head like that. So that is very tragic. I actually met Anthony Frazier a few times when I stayed over there. I would come to get gas or drop in and out of those places. And he was standing there. He was always cool, laid back. Kind of reminded me of me because I'm always the same way. But just never know with that, man. I'm telling you, I've seen some of the craziest things in that same direct area. There was one time I was in a shootout, man, on Cleveland Avenue. I was the courtesy officer at some green apartments that was next door to another set of apartments, and it sat next to a CVS right at it's Metropolitan Parkway and Cleveland Avenue. So a buddy of mine was Ray, a guy named Eugene. They ran A-Town Wings. You know, they had A-Town Wings up there at the time. I would do part-time. We would all rotate. But I was at the apartments visiting Ray. Ray had went to Texas. Something happened with his mom. His mom was sick. She was sick, and he left for Texas. Months and months later, hadn't heard. You know, I talked to him a little bit, hadn't seen him. Ray pops back in and say, "Hey man, I got my old job back. Come through. Come see me, bro." So all right. I said, "Yo, I got to work later on, but I can come through." So I was doing armed security, just like he was. And one thing about Ray was a former like a bail agent. So like if you he was like extradition, like he extradite prisoners from one state to the next state. That's what he used to do professionally. So I'm over there hollering at Ray, and we kicking it in the office with the rent office, laughing, joking, kicking it. And the next thing I know, a lady comes in like, "Man, these young boys out here, man, they got guns, man. They about to fight." And I think this dude pulled his pistol out on him. So Ray say, "Yo, my boy Eugene is off. He's off property right now. Can you go with me? I need backup." First day back in Atlanta. First fucking day back. I'm like, oh shit, I did not come over here for this shit, but fuck it, let's go. We roll. We start strolling through the apartments. Ray says to the guys that was standing there, you know how them niggas try to act all hard and shit. Ray say, "Hey man, y'all seen anything? Y'all like, all right, who got a gun?" They was like, no, we ain't see nothing, bro. We ain't see nothing. No. So we rolling through, and he tells me to go to the right side, the back side of the apartment, of one part of it, and he gonna go through the front. And he say, "Hey, we'll meet up on the other side. Let me know if you see something yellow, yell. Let me know." And all of a sudden, as he's walked the other way, these guys say, hey man, this the dude right here." And they pointed out the guy. I guess the guy went, I don't know where he went, what he was doing, what was going on, but he came back. He came back with the pistol and pulled the pistol out, because I was carrying my pistol by my right side. So I got the pistol down. He sees that I got my pistol already out. He reaches for a revolver. He starts running. And I'm thinking to myself, I ain't finna chase this damn fool like this. But he was actually running into the direction of Ray. So he runs around the building, like he runs straight. I'm running back to run around the building. He runs right into Ray. Ray start, I just hear the shots. Boom, 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 boom. And I'm thinking, oh shit. Damn, I wonder who got hit. So one thing about ballistics is when the police come, because everybody talking about, everybody got guns and everybody got weapons. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that to you. And man, for every time you fire your weapon, ballistics shows up, the police show up, and they count all the shells. It's who, what, when, where, why. Why did you shoot him? Did you shoot into the middle of a crowd? Who was out there? It's the who, what, when, where, why. And if your ass is wrong, they gonna hang your ass by your ball sacks. They gonna hang you. So the guy fired at Ray, and apparently he missed. Well, he grazed Ray's hand. He shot at Ray. Ray told him to stop right there. The guy already had the pistol out, started firing on Ray. The bullet grazed his thumb, and he was bleeding from his thumb when I ran up on Ray. And also, he was holding his thigh. He said, "Man, I think that fool shot me, man. Let's go get that motherfucker." I was like, "Nah, bro, we can't go get him. It's people outside. We got kids outside. We can't do that shit." Ray was pissed the fuck off. When I tell you he was mad, And dude, the only thing I saw was the guy running away. I could have shot his ass, but I'd have been in the wrong, because if a person's got their back turned, you can't do that. And man, I'm telling you, we had to write statements. That the damn DA was he wanted another set of guys who was on the set. The DA office a couple of days later kept calling me. They kept calling Ray, trying to get us to say that it was some twin brothers or some brothers or something that did the shooting. I'm like, nah, bro, that's not who these guys were. They was sending us pictures. I was like, nah. But they wanted us to say, yes, that's the motherfuckers that had the guns. But I was like, nah, that's not the guys. And they say, you sure? And I'm like, look, bro, I ain't finna be up here. I live here, bro. I live here. Like, no, you're not putting me in that bullshit. Whatever the fuck they did, that's your job. You go get that motherfucker. I ain't got nothing to do with it. I'll tell you what else is crazy. I was at 8 Town Wings doing security. So I was across from my boy Derek Turner, like my partner. See, Derek did security at Kroger, which was right across the street from me, and I did security part-time at 8 Town Wings. So I would go there part-time. I already had another job. I would go there part-time. They would feed me, and it was owned by an Asian lady and an Asian guy, a couple or whatever it is, married. So Eugene would be up there, be me, Gene, another dark-skinned guy. He was cool as hell, but he was like a corrections officer. And we would just rotate. I worked some days part-time. Some days my other partner would work. Eugene would work. Ray sometime would be up there. And we would all meet up there. Like, I go get something to eat, and the fellas be up there. We'd all be kicking it like a crew. Right there on Cleveland Avenue, on the south side of Atlanta. So one day I'm in the back chilling. I'm on duty. And when you do, there's some security guards that go above and beyond. They do a great job, but some of these guys they're just like the Marines. They're doing too much sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes you got the cool Marines and you got the crazy Marines. They doing too much. Just like police officers. They doing too much. And you got the cool police officer that's like, look, go on about your business. I'm in the back, kicking it like I normally do. Got my strap on the side. So these two white boys walk in. You see some crazy shit where people get attitudes, they fool one right. Things like that happen. So it happens. Happens all the time. So the damn two white boys walk in. They come in and so it's quiet, and look like they would start getting mad at each other. Like they was friends. They came together. I figured they was maybe roommates, or they could have been lovers. I don't know what the fuck they was doing. But they pretty much start throwing. One guy, they cussed at each other. Fuck you. He's like, nah, fuck you. And they start throwing chicken bone. One guy threw the chicken bone at him. He was like, hey, man, what's wrong with you, man? Then he took his chicken bone, threw it. Then the other white boy slapped the whole tray of hot wings. And the wings is flying. They start fighting. It was the weirdest shit. And I'm looking like, hey, man, y'all got to take that shit up out of here, man. Y'all got to go outside with that. Y'all can't do that in here. This private property. These motherfuckers, man, they wrestling, start tussling. The Asian lady started getting mad at me. Like, look, motherfucker, I ain't no referee. I'm not finna get stabbed. I'm not finna get killed behind this shit. That shit happens all the time. I know plenty of people that's gotten stabbed doing security. And even lately, like I say, even with Anthony Frazier, who is not only the only guy that got killed. There's plenty more that got killed. Sometimes the security guard have to shoot people and they get fucked up because ballistics come and the prosecutor come and they ain't even in the right when they fire. So had to be careful with them guns and what you're doing. But these motherfuckers get to fighting. The one white boy leave. When he gets ready to leave out, he's so mad he kicks the bottom half of the window and busts the whole glass. So the lady was mad. She was like, yeah, Boots didn't do nothing about it. And I'm like, motherfucker, I called the police. They came, wrote that shit up, I observed and reported. But the police ended up giving the white boy a ride home. If that had been a Negro, it wouldn't have happened. Stay up for part